Hey, what's up? This is Gizmo and thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to discuss a little more about the iPhone 4. Right now, who knows what's going on. If you've watched our previous videos, we've kind of uncovered the whole left side of the iPhone, losing signal, holding it the wrong way, emails from Steve Jobs, saying that it's not defective, it's not a big deal, that sort of thing. And apparently, this whole problem has just been snowballing bigger and bigger into a much bigger problem. And I said what Apple needs to do is have a recall, not give us free bumpers, free cases. Because honestly, I think Apple discovered the problem with these iPhone 4s. And what they did, it was too late, first of all. So they came out with bumpers. And the thing is, when did Apple ever advertise or promote cases? Never, never, ever, never. So what do you do when you get onto the iPhone 4 website? You see bumpers for sale, $30. Apple they don't sell cases. Since when did Apple sell cases? Since they figured out this whole thing was defective. And they thought they could get away with it by selling bumpers to cover the edges to alleviate the signal problem. Well, this is a 3GS. A lot of people complain that I should have an iPhone 4 to be talking. So does that mean I have to have an iPhone 4 to report this news? I don't think so. Does that mean a news reporter has to experience a murder before they can report the murder on the TV? No, it doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna talk about this because it's a problem. Pushing me off. So here we go. Apple is very controlling, and they can manipulate the press to believe what, say and think what they want and produce what they want, saying it's not a big deal, it's a signal issue. So according to Apple, first of all, they said holding any phone this in any certain way will make it lose signal. And then Steve Jobs famously said, avoid holding it that way. How else am I supposed to hold a phone? We went over this already. Pushing me off. So then Apple speaks up finally, and what do they tell us? They say it is a optical illusion caused by faulty software that mistakenly displays 2 bars more than it should be. So basically they're saying if I have 4 bars, I really should have 2 bars. And this was an Apple system that they created. This is not at&t. So basically, they just discovered this software issue that displayed more bars. Honestly, I think when the first iPhone came out, they wanted to have the best phone on the market with the best signal, so they created this software that would give it more service than it did, which explains all the dropped calls. If I only had 2 bars, maybe I have no bars. There's times where I haven't dropped calls with no bars, or have no bars displayed at all. But the point is, there is no point. Apple is full of and they need to get this fixed. So anyway, we're going to go back to the iPhone 4. How could Apple not figure this out while they were testing all these prototypes? One reason. It's pretty much the answer. When the iPhone 4, the prototype was found in the bar, it was encased in a 3GS case. So it had a case around it already, covering this antenna on the sides. So they really could not find the flaw in the design until it was too late. And that's why they released the bumpers. So, what is Apple doing about it? Not much. They're not even giving free bumpers away. They're not even giving 5-cent bumpers away. They want to charge us $30 for a piece of plastic that wraps around. I'd rather just take one of those armbands and put it around my iPhone because it's basically the same thing. Pushing me off. So I think Apple kind of panicked, not publicly, privately, and a bunch of job openings came up for reception engineers, antenna engineers, stuff like that. And wait, I thought there was nothing wrong with the phone. They had at least 3 to 4 openings for antenna engineers. I think Apple is crapping their pants right now because they really don't know what to do, and they think a software update to fix the bars in the corner is going to do anything. That doesn't fix anything, because if someone's hand still covers here, it's going to lose signal, and I ain't having it. I'm sticking to my 3GS until this is fixed. Now, another reason why the white one I think is delayed is because they wanted to try to fix it completely, and who knows what they're doing to that version and when it'll even come out. They said mid-July, but it's July 13th and there's no date, there's nothing, no pre-orders, nothing, and it's the middle of July pretty much, and it's pissing me off. So us loyal Apple fans are, that love our iPhones and stuff, we don't know what to do because we don't want a piece of crap. A lot of people bought the iPhone 4 and they took it back for an Android phone. A lot of people are sticking with the iPhone just because they think, they're just Apple idiots, and they'll deal with the signal drops just because it's an iPhone and just because they're Apple fanboys. But I'm ready to speak the truth, and I want the truth to get out there, and I don't want Apple sticking it to me. I'm not having it, and I'm not going to buy the iPhone 4 until this is all resolved. So Apple, you need to recall this piece of crap phone, because your brand loyalty is going to be... You're going to lose customers in the end when this starts becoming even bigger and bigger and bigger. With all the loyal fans out there and this defective design, I think Apple released the bumpers to try to, put a band-aid on a more serious problem and not fix it, and try to, smooth it out for the next year until the next iPhone comes out. This is the death grip. I can't hold my phone like a normal person, so I'm gonna hold it like this and talk on the phone like this or whatever. No, I'm not doing it. Apple needs to do a recall. Just on the blogs today, we read that Apple might be doing a silent recall at the moment. A silent recall. One reader said that he sent his iPhone in and he got another one, and apparently this was different. He said, well, when I got the new phone, it was different. It was different hardware. The black bezel isn't as black as the new one. I couldn't see the proximity sensor at all on the previous iPhone 4, but now I can. The stainless steel band on the new phone is less steely and more matte. Do you remember when Toyota did that recall when the gas pedals got stuck and cars were crashing into places? There's millions of Toyota cars out there, and they did a public recall right away because it's dangerous. I know the iPhone 4 is not really dangerous, but people are investing a lot of money in their contract. They're investing a lot of money in, the monthly bills, which are a rip-off. Their phone should work, and they should be able to hold the phone any way they want. Now, Consumer Reports, they really hit Apple in the gut yesterday by releasing a report recommending that you don't buy the iPhone 4 because they tested 3 iPhone 4s from all different locations in New York, and they put them in a radio frequency isolation chamber. I don't know what that is, but I guess it just makes sure it can concentrate on proper signal, and it did horrible. They say that at&t is not the primary suspect for this, and Apple needs to admit their failure and recall. So that's my spiel. That's an update on the iPhone 4. I definitely suggest you hold off on buying it. Keep your 3GS, keep your 3G, even keep your original iPhone, because it'll probably work better than the iPhone 4. Until this problem is resolved, don't buy. Don't buy the iPhone 4. Don't buy the iPhone 4. And the sad thing is, I was really excited for the iPhone 4. Number one, I really wanted the white one. Number two, who's not excited for a new iPhone? And first of all, to have my dreams dashed by not getting the white one, and then the second one, hearing all this drama, I'm kind of relieved at the same time. But at the same time, It's pissing me off. Pissing me off. My excitement for the iPhone went from a number 10 to a number 0. This is Gizmo signing out. Hopefully it wasn't a little too harsh, but sometimes we do need to have some tough love so people can get things fixed. And yeah, signing out. Subscribe up there. Subscribe. Click the YouTube video. It'll take you right to our channel. And we also have a Gizmo website coming soon where it's going to have all the videos and some news articles and stuff like that. So it's going to be a cool gathering place for all you nerds out there. So put on your nerd glasses. Is that Batman? Put on your nerd glasses and we're going to announce the website soon. And that's about it. Gizmo signing out. Pissing me off!